Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Bring in the heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Snagged out of the air. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on second down. Quick completion on the out route. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a three-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. And when you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
Finds his man. It's Tyson. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Brooks to middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Houston's offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw. It's Wegman using the quick game.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Looking deep. Catch inside the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Cougars are flying down the field. they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Connors. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Houston trying to convert on fourth down. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. And he gets the... But man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed gimme fourth down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. Looking for more room. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make some...
Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown. Look, I know it's only the second we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give to the tailback. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football. The middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
Still on his feet at the 45. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Cougars. Great job by the back on the
touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Right on the money. At the 35, he's got room. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Makes the catch. It's Tyson. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. At the 45, on his way. To running room. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Well, this defense knew a big key for them in this game was stopping the run. They watched their opponent run for over 100 yards in their last game, and after that big...
Looking for the end zone. And it's a touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Caught near the sticks, it's Connors. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. The Cougars want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Broussard. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Sets up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just a short pass to the tight end. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. And the Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the 2nd half.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tyson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Makes the grab down the middle. They've got the 1st down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They're going to ride this running back. Past the 45. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides the...
Oh, he's got some space. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Connors. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the 1st. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Lets it fly deep downfield. Makes a grab deep. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be...
The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. Lining up to add another.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Good timing on the quick out. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. Brought down. The 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage in the back end defensively.
Offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes in the 39.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And he fakes it. He's going to throw it. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Broussard. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Yorton. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Catch in the middle, it's Connors. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Pocket breaking down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
To the end zone, and it is picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, better look out. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Finds his man. It's Tyson. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make...
Breaks into the open. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Finds his tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Grabbed over the middle. It's York. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Connors. And the defense settled in to